Yay, Beth! I'm so excited about Beth's storyline for season 5 of The Walking Dead.
I wish I could just change.
If you haven't seen the season 5 trailer yet, then watch this later. So I was watching the trailer and there was no Beth, and then it ended, but then Beth got her own little trailer and I was like so excited. I'm really glad the creators have given us a little tease of Beth and that they're expanding her storyline and making her stronger. Characters change all the time on The Walking Dead. Carol's an excellent example of this. The Spoiling Dead had said that Beth's arc this season will be bigger than most people think, which is awesome. Beth is what Andrea should have been all along. I never liked Andrea. I don't know if it was the actress or her unrealistic change from weakling to ninja overnight. I just didn't buy it and didn't like her. Beth, on the other hand, was introduced as a background character way back in season 2, Maggie's little sister. And actually, Maggie had another sister, I think it was, that's an older sister who died. And, everyone probably thought that Beth was just going to die as well, but they just kept her on. And she's been getting a lot of hate from certain people just for being a weakling, and everyone wants her dead. But I want her alive, and I want to see her transitioning and growing up and maturing. I just don't want her to like instantly change from, weakling to ninja like Andrea. Now, if you remember Carol's transformation, it was years in the making, and now she's like a beloved powerhouse on the show. And I really hope that they can actually do that with Beth as well, just kind of make her transition slow and steady, and just kind of give her more humanity and more of a realistic transition. I mean, I want her to keep singing songs. I still want her to be Beth. I don't want her to become some hardcore ninja, but I want her to become stronger. I want her to mature and grow up. So while Rick and Carl will most likely always be the center of gravity on the show needs to develop existing characters and add new characters to survive. And quite frankly, a lot of the bigger characters seem to be one-note characters, and I wouldn't really care if any of them died. For example, Sasha, Bob, I mean, a lot of them. I'm just not invested in them yet. I mean, so maybe the writers have plans for those characters too. But so far, I think Beth really has the most promise. I mean, last season we even saw that little clip about being a new sheriff in town. And, that was already really hinting at what the writers had in store for Beth moving forward. So The Walking Dead's fan base has grown, and it has to keep both original fans and newer fans invested. Teenage boys probably don't mind the one-note characters as long as there's lots of explosions and zombie kills. Carl is probably a big draw for teenage girls, and ladies in general are all madly in love with Daryl. But what's in it for me? I'm not a teenage kid, and I want to see Beth. I believe the writers are smart enough, and I believe that the writers are trying to balance out characters to please a wide variety of demographics, including me. Which brings me back to Beth and the strange, sticky situation we find her in the trailer for season 5. She's in some creepy-looking medical facility with a bunch of unfriendly people. A lady cop slaps her, and her own arm is in a bandage. Did you see that? So, I mean, what's going on with Beth? I mean, was she hurt? She's definitely shooting guns and stuff. She's killing zombies. Someone's getting their hand sawed off, and she looks all freaked out in this hospital. I mean, what kind of hospital is this? I'm just so excited that there's a whole other story arc for her. Now, Emily Kinney, the actress who plays Beth, was on the Walking Dead panel at Comic-Con, and you can see clips all over YouTube about it. And she said that Beth is getting stronger.
I can tell you that she's gotten a lot stronger.
Which is awesome. I just hope again that her metamorphosis is a very gradual one like Carol's was, and not super instantaneous like Andrea's, automagical thing. Anyway, it's just super awesome. She's getting her own major big arc, and I can't wait. And this is going to be so cool. And I just love the little scenes. I love the little elevator scene. I love her trying to escape. I just love Beth. Yay!